Okay. Thank you for the story about St. Francis. Now I'm going to read to you a story about St. Charles de Foucault. He was born into an aristocratic family in 1858, so before the Civil War. He was French. He was orphaned at 6. He and his sister Mary were raised by their grandfather. He entered a military academy when he was 16, and he joined the 4th Hussar Regiment at the age of 20. He was sent to Algeria, that's northern Africa. They kicked him out for misconduct in 1881. 2 months later, there was a revolt, so he enlisted and fought in the rebellion for 8 months. He became fascinated with the country in northern Africa and with the Arabs, and he spent the next 15 months learning how to read Arabic and Hebrew, and he resigned from the army. He explored Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco. He lived simply. He wrote books about the places that he had seen and the people. So to a lot of the English-speaking world or the European world, they didn't know that much about Africa. So he wrote stories about northern Africa. He lived simply. He received the gold medal of the French Geographic. So I guess that's like the gold medal on about places in different parts of the world for France. A special medal, French medal. He slept on the floor and prayed daily in his home and at church. He was a pilgrim to the Holy Lands for 4 months. That's the places where Jesus and the important parts where the history of the Israelites or Israel was. He became a Trappist monk, and he moved to a monastery in Syria, which is in the Middle East, near there. He was sent to Rome to study, but he didn't like it, and he was released from his vows as a Trappist monk. He did multiple pilgrimages through the Holy Land, multiple. He became a Catholic priest in 1901, and he established an order to evangelize people in Morocco. In 1902, he began a program of buying back slaves, to free slaves. He would buy them back and then he would free them. The Arabs had a habit of enslaving people, so he would get them free. He began to evangelize the Tuaregs. I should have looked it up, but I believe it's a type of tribe in the deserts in Algeria and in parts of Africa. He learned their language, and he translated the Gospels into Tuareg. He was killed when he was caught in the middle of a battle between the French forces and Arab insurrectionists. And that is the very adventurous life of St. Charles de Foucault, a modern-day saint, basically from 1858 to he died around 1909. So just 100 years ago, 120 years ago. Very recent saint. Okay, so there you go. Thank you for your St. Patty's story. And that's St. Charles Foucault. He was canonized, I think, by John Paul II. Recently, he was canonized in the last 30 years or 40 years or something, 50 years. Bye.